When we return, our main event, Charles Bennett, Matt DiMarco-Antonio, here at King of the Cage.
Tonight's presentation of King of the Cage is brought to you by Lucas Oil, made in America, sold to the world. And by General Tire. Anywhere is possible.
And welcome back to Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, Niagara Falls, New York. And we are just about set for our next matchup of the evening. And a quick look at our tail of the tape, our main event of the evening, brought to you by General Tire. The very well-experienced Charles Bennett, 10 years the elder tonight, putting his height of 5'7" up against the 6-foot Matt DiMarco-Antonio. We'll see how this pans out. And before we do, we'll throw it to Dean Stone.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, Niagara Falls, New York, King of the Cage and General Tire present our feature bout of the evening. Sanctioned by the Seneca Nation of Indians Athletic Commission, Chairman Scott Snyder, Vice Chairman Justin Schack. It's in conjunction with King of the Cage Incorporated, President and Founder Terry Trebillicon Jr., Matchmaker Mike Camp, Promoter Jeff Mahalik. The timekeeper at the bell, Timothy Parado. The three judges scoring this bout will be Brian Miner, Dan Bergliana, and Paul O'Brien. After the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action from St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada, Todd Anderson. And now, to the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise! This is our main event of the evening. 3 rounds of MMA in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, in the Lucas Oil blue corner, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, official weight 144.6 pounds. This sweatshop MMA fighter has competed in 59 professional bouts. Ladies and gentlemen, from Ocala, Florida, presenting Charles Crazy Horse Bennett. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of our General Tire red corner, stands at 6 feet tall, official weight 146 pounds even. This Muay Thai Niagara fighter has 14 professional fights to his credit. Ladies and gentlemen, from Welland, Ontario, Canada, presenting Matt DiMarco-Antonio. Once again, Todd Anderson with the call. He gives the final instructions. 3 rounds of action scheduled.
Charles Bennett, Matt DiMarco-Antonio. Bennett sporting the new do. Red hair, man, red hair.
Boy, we've seen a new Charles Bennett in his last few fights. He comes out with a whole lot of new offense, a lot more karate-based type stuff, really utilizing his agility and his quickness.
And really just calm in his demeanor going out there, just like, I'm not gonna get too crazy here. But gets in there and he's really evolved as a fighter in the last several fights that we've seen.
Well, I think that his new demeanor really helps him. He's had problems for years with getting gassed out. When he was training with me, it was a big issue. He could be in there with anybody, but he'd come in so aggressively, he would just puff out no matter how hard he trained. Now he's just calm, not moving a lot, just relaxing, not using that amazing strength of his.
Keeping a lot in the tank there. Matt DiMarco-Antonio, a very tough fight. tonight for D-Man Cantonio, but he wanted this fight. This is the type of fight that helps you in your career. If you can beat someone like Crazy Horse, who is a veteran and been around the world, it says a lot about your skills in MMA, because Crazy Horse is no joke when it comes to being in the cage and the strength that he possesses, being able to pick dudes up off the ground. When he's on the ground, he's in a crucifix. He gets up, lifts his opponent, spins him around. You see it in the highlight every time. Absolutely insane, this guy.
Yeah, you know what? He loves being in front of the camera. He loves being the center of attention. He's had aspirations to be an actor and do all kinds of stuff because he's perfectly at home here. Where other guys get nervous in this main event, they get the jitters. He looks forward to it. He's more comfortable here than he is walking around the street.
Yeah, he really is. Like right now, before the fight, he's just walking around. I cannot wait to get in there. I can't wait. He's more nervous outside of the cage. You're right.
100%, 100%. Look how smooth he is right here. Great defense. He still has those lightning quick reflexes. At any minute, he can put you away because those are powerful punches. But Matt doing a great job of sliding away, circling out. Really rangy with these high kicks.
Charles Bennett just looking to unleash here, but not overcommitting. It's very smart.
Yeah, Matt doing a great job of just taking his time, being patient, not getting trapped in a corner, circling straight right, one punch out the side door.
DiMarcantonio presses forward. Charles Bennett relaxing, chilling like a villain. And Bennett obviously coming off a tough loss to Zydek. A very close fight indeed. Tonight looking to erase that loss in hopes of taking out the likes of DiMarcantonio. Look at this.
Wow, how quick was that angle change, but doing a great job from Matt, just slipping out to his left, circling out the opposite way. Good body kick now from DiMarcantonio. Just picking him apart, one punch, one kick at a time, absorbing no punishment.
The stories of Charles Bennett in the old days of Pride. Those always come to mind every time I see him, when him and Vanderlei
I'll tell you what.
Squared off in the locker room. Insanity.
These guys are exchanging low kicks now, but there's a good low kick and another low kick from Charles Bennett. There's very few guys in this sport in any weight division that have true one-punch knockout power, and that's something that Charles Bennett possesses. I've seen him knock out guys cold with an overhand right, with a check left hook, body shots. There's been a lot of guys that have felt the wrath of that one-punch power, especially KJ Noons in a humongous fight and little underground locker room stuff that you're talking about. I didn't say it. And there's the power of Charles Bennett.
DiMarcantonio looking for this win over Charles Bennett.
Now, believe it or not, this could be a dangerous position for Charles Bennett. DiMarcantonio has good jiu-jitsu. He's long, he's lanky. He's not that powerful, but he's super technical. And the horse was in deep trouble right there at the end of this fight. Let's take a look at this. 1-2 high kick up top, and Charles says, yeah, you got me, but didn't hurt me. You got me, and let him know again. And then boom, snatches up a body clinch. Immediately trying to set up high guard here. Trying to attack that left arm of Charles Bennett.
And DiMarcantonio tries to get crafty, but takes a slam for his efforts. And a quick look at our cage girls. You can see more of them if you log on to kingofthecage.com. And make sure to find us on social media as well, Facebook and more. When we return, it is round 2 here at King of the Cage.
Tonight's presentation of King of the Cage is brought to you by Lucas Oil, made in America, sold to the world, and by General Tire. Anywhere is possible.
And welcome back to round 2 here at Seneca Casino Resort. Charles Bennett, Matt DiMarcantonio. It's a really tough round to call. I think that high kick alone probably scored some major points for Matt.
Yeah, but I don't think it scored nearly as much as the one takedown
Sure.
from Charles Bennett.
That's true.
Because that's his bread and butter right there. He'll literally throw you outside of the cage.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And he can. And you know what? He almost has.
Like, this guy weighs, all the time, 155 pounds, all the time. Soaking wet, but he has the strength of a 250-pound man. It's crazy.
He does, man.
Doesn't work out, doesn't lift weights, never had to work on it his whole life. Just physically gifted.
Yeah, he really is. DiMarcantonio.
Look
trying
at those counter punches. Sorry, Steve, to cut you off,
Sure.
but that was a looping right, straight left, a check right hand
That put him back.
that he had Marco Antonio on his heels.
Yeah, he did. He really did. Bennett calling for some action, comes in with some taekwondo kicks.
Antonio's setting it up now. Changing elevation, keeping his head moving, changing his body position, going southpaw, regular inside kick, outside kick, and there's 2 outside kicks that find a home.
You look at, he's able to back DiMarcantonio up a bit, but that's respect being shown by Matt. Like, hey man, I know you're a veteran, and I'm not gonna get caught up in your crazy horse mess.
And that was a great left uppercut from D'Antonio, followed up with a check right hook, switching stance.
You know he does not like to be called crazy horse, but he'll always be crazy horse in my mind. DiMarcantonio just staying busy.
Just trying to find an angle here. Charles Bennett flashing him the front shoulder. Catches the leg, tries to go with the leg sweep, doesn't quite work out for him. Quickly back to his feet is Bennett.
The head movement and the reflexes that Bennett possesses, man, that's some gifted stuff there too.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous how quick he is and how powerful. And there's a good left hook.
Look at that. Look at this. Talk about frustrating.
Both guys being really cautious, just trying to pick away. Again, another body clinch. You get too close, he's swooping you up.
Just like that.
But this is the position that he was in some trouble with 145 left. DiMarco Antonio has a chance to dig this thing out. It's not an easy proposition. You're not going to be able to overpower Charles Bennett.
Bennett just looking to go to work, but Matt DiMarcantonio holding on.
Well, he's going to have to get it out and around, and as soon as I say that, he does.
Oh, man.
Charles Bennett tries to stand up using the cage, straightening that arm out.
Took a slap on his hand from the efforts, too. And right now, DiMarcantonio looking to finish this.
He did a great job of getting those hips to the outside. But now it's starting to slip away. Bennett's bashing the body.
Bennett looking to muscle his way out of this. Matt DiMarcantonio very persistent with it. Oh, man.
Always with the slam, that's his go-to defense. Not even defending it. All you jiu-jitsu guys know that this is dead to rights. He has it outside. He should be able to finish this, but just the power of Charles Bennett not giving it to him. Right here, he should be able to switch hips. D'Antonio needs to get on that left hip, get his hips out of there to finish this. And right here, this is dead to rights. He should be able to finish it, but not allowing it. Has had this thing for 90 seconds, and that's in there pretty deep, trying to switch it up.
Sheer strength displayed by Bennett. And a quick look at the replay here. Wow. D'Antonio coming real close with that Kimura. And right here, both fighters just very cautious, showing respect.
That was a good left hook by Charles Bennett. Moving forward, snatches up that quick body lock, gets it to the ground. This Kimura is dead to rights, tries to finish it, switch it up to Omoplata, getting those hips out of there. But the horse is just way too powerful. It's crazy.
And a quick look at our cage girls, Jessie Lee. You can log on to see more of them at kingofthecage.com. And here we go. Can Matt D'Antonio get that win over the veteran, Charles Bennett? So far, it's been a war between these two. It's a very close fight.
Couple of good leg kicks from Marco D'Antonio. Another one.
I think Matt knows in this round, this is it. You know, this is the tiebreaker.
He's not even bothering to check those, but obviously hurt. And another monster takedown from Charles Bennett. And the thing about this new area that we're working in now, in this area, there's not a lot of judges that are familiar with how this works, and you never know how they're going to judge these things. Those takedowns are huge, Steve.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, takedowns, in fact, are kind of like, you know, the ace card.
Yeah, it's 3-0, but D'Antonio really dominated that last round from the bottom and had a submission dead to rights and couldn't finish it. So who knows what they're giving him for that. Back to the feet now. And a nice quick check front hook. And a good slappy jab. Matt showing Crazy Horse a little bit of Enter the Dragon himself.
That's awesome.
How do you like that?
Follow the hand, man. Follow the hand. D'Antonio looking to engage here. Trying to score those last-minute points, but that's not an easy thing to do against someone like Crazy Horse.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with Charles Bennett right now. We're 3 minutes into the third round, and at this point in a lot of his other fights, he's really, really gassed. But right now, he has his quickness, he has his agility, he has that head movement, his explosiveness, and there's a powerful left hook that barely misses.
The way he has paced himself in his last several outings, it really is a completely different Charles Bennett.
And there's a good quick jab by D'Antonio.
Like I said, the reflexes and the head movement of Charles Bennett is just absolutely insane. D'Antonio gets out of harm's way there.
And look at that, just a nice slip, 1-2, but chooses not to counter. That could be a sign that Charles Bennett may be getting a little tired now, because he slipped 1-2 and then gets underneath that hook. It's lights out for most people on the planet, and a good front hook from Matt.
1 minute, 47 seconds remains.
And a beautiful body shot from Charles Bennett. Fakes that right hook, goes straight to the breadbasket with the left.
D'Antonio trying to stay busy, but man, the head movement of Bennett doesn't allow him to get a shot.
You know, Steve, I don't know. There's another good right to the body from Charles Bennett. We're watching this thing on the screen and not so much live, and we can tell that those punches aren't making contact.
Yeah.
Those jabs, but I don't know if the judges can see that. That head movement is so fast that it looks like he's getting hit, and there's a great takedown right into side control from DeMarco Antonio. With a minute left, Charles Bennett needs to get off the ground because this is the last place you want to be with 1 minute left in any fight.
Absolutely.
When the decision is questionable.
Now, when people have been in this position, they usually are fighting to get out of it, and Charles Bennett can normally lift himself out of this situation and throw people out of the cage.
Yeah, you don't even know what he's going to do right now.
I've seen him in this position right here get up by lifting the guy up. That's the strength of Charles Bennett.
Yeah, he just stands up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's not even such a technique when you just tell somebody to stand up. He just, I'm just gonna get up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lift him up and stand up. DeMarco Antonio getting some side control here, but is it enough?
Well, I'll tell you what, this neutralizes at least one of the takedowns that Charles Bennett had. And there he goes, back up top. And there's a beautiful throw from Charles.
Wow. Talk about a throw. That literally was one. Much respect between those two. Look at this. Oh, man.
All right, I'll tell you what, that's pure power right there.
DeMarco Antonio, though, with that nice outside leg trip. Controls things from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action here in Western New York, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges at Kingside, Brian Miner, Dan Mergliata, and Paul O'Brien, score this bout exactly the same way. 30-27, all 3 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Matt DeMarco Antonio.
DeMarco Antonio pulls off the victory. Until next time, we'll see you back here at King of the Cage.